add a D8 on top of that.
Why?
Because it's
Yeah,
my
why?
here. It's my where is it? It's called something.
Because he's
Arcane
got
Firearm.
a magnifying glass, and if he puts it in front of the laser, it gets more powerful.
No, what is it, Pep?
Oh, not if I shoot it normally. Sorry, if because when I cast Firebolt through my gun, like I'm shooting the fire, I can add it because it's shooting. It's not a spell, but because I use my pistol as my focus for my casting, it's an arcane firearm. So when I cast a spell,
oh, got it,
and I'm like RPing it through the gun, I get to add a D8 to the damage roll. So when I shoot Firebolt, so to be fair, if I shoot the laser pistol as is, I don't add the D8. It's the 3d6 plus the 2.
Yeah.
But if I'm gonna put an infusion on that thing. But
did you add it to your character sheet?
I added the pistol to my character sheet just now.
I want to see what D&D Beyond says. It's like, what is this?
What the
5 3d6 plus 2.
That was so much information.
So yeah, I'll explain how they work but
Okay. Is there something I'm missing?
a couple things.
Okay.
Mostly it's fine. They're really good, but there's limitations, and
Okay.
you have to figure out how to use them. Oh, we're live. Oh, fuck. Let me close out
Hello,
this
we're
one.
live.
Fuck.
I have to stop talking about Dragonlance.
No,
Hey, cheese badadoon.
Okay, why are all the
man,
man,
we're
about the gays now?
flex?
Do we
Oh,
do
what
it
a
now or
drooly
like
little
wait till
cat
more
boy.
people are here?
Ew,
Do we want to
Look, he's
delay
got
that
so much
action
drool.
on that flexing till more people are here, or do it?
It's a cat.
Glutes
Okay,
while no
you
one's
can't
here.
see his
Glutes while no
drool,
one's
but
here.
he's
Blues when no one's here.
drooling.
Yeah.
Oh, is
Flex
he
your ass.
drooling?
Yeah, he
Your
gets
leg.
so happy to starts drooling, and then he goes to try to get all the drool up. He's my little boy. Look at him. He's just like a
So wait,
little
do I do
guy.
it? Oh, I gotta do my tweet.
You gotta
One
do
sub,
it.
one flex. Sorry you couldn't
flex?
see the drool.
Should I do it now or wait?
What?
I think
Pat's
Susie would
confused
be
about how
really.
one
I'm saying,
Flex
should I
on
hold my
flex it.
action till there's like a few give
No,
people
do it
like a
now.
few more minutes?
Do it now. They
Okay.
did it now. They might have
Flex
to
an
leave.
unexpected muscle.
Oh,
There
wait,
you
you're wearing a
go.
green shirt or something.
Is it-
Yeah,
What color is your
Holy
shirt, Pat?
shit.
it's like a, I don't know. It's like a greenish blue. I don't know.
Holy shit.
But it's not quite teal. I feel like it's darker than teal.
Dark teal.
It's gritty teal.
Seafoam. It's not seafoam.
Seafoam.
I will
There-
always think of that movie Carpool when I hear the phrase seafoam green.
I don't know what that is.
You remember that movie
Um,
Carpool? Tom Arnold
Nope. You know,
No.
the beloved
and the
Tom
dad
Arnold.
who is like he's always like played like a nerdy dad a bunch of not Rick Moranis, but
Rick
he's
Moranis.
Like, he's discount Rick Moranis is how I would describe him. He played like
I
a
don't know
nerdy
who
dad.
any of these people are.
Oh my god. so
Rick
old.
Moranis was
So
what
old.
led me know I was gay when I was a child.
1996. Hell
I was
yeah.
too.
Did you
I
watch
kinda wanna know
Ghostbusters,
more
Josh,
about
and
it.
wish Carpool? Yeah, it's about like
no,
a really
the Rick
up-
Moranis turning Josh gay.
oh.
What about it?
I want to know more.
That's it,
Yes,
Brett.
no, it was definitely
Making you watch.
Ghostbusters.
We're doing car.
No one
Fuck
wants to
Friday.
hear
We're not
about
doing
Car-
Friday on Sunday. We're not doing Friday for Let's Rewatch. We're doing Carpool.
No.
I am usurping it.
Yeah, I think it was Ghostbusters.
I'm gonna
Wasn't
make
he
you
the
watch it now.
Keymaster or whatever.
Yeah,
David
you wish,
Paymer. He's in Dave.
you wish you were the
The gatekeeper, so that he
yeah.
could put
Was
the
it
key in. Yes.
Gatekeeper? I should know this.
We love
Um,
David Paymer.
Confused. I'm so confused.
Yeah, Ghostbusters was great, but then when I found out he could sing, that's when he really stole my heart when he was in Little Shop. And
It's
I was like,
Gatekeeper,
Rick
yeah.
Moranis is every man I want in my life.
Yeah, he's cool. Remember when he got punched out of nowhere? That sucked.
Yeah. What I mean.
It didn't make any sense. The poor guy was just hanging out. He got
Yeah.
clocked.
He's like, all right, my children are grown. Time to become an actor again. Punch.
Yeah.
Here I am in New York City. It was just one of those random punchings.
I think he put out an album.
It's a random, like a.
I think he did, like, a country album or
drive-by
something like that.
punching.
Yeah, just like an angry slash brain person, brain combobulated person. Did everyone tweet?
I did do a tweet.
I retweeted.
Psh,
Should I?
sick.
Should I actually tweet? Is that more effective?
I think so. I have no
I made
idea.
sure I made sure to tag our show sponsor, Stoke Cold Brew Coffee.
So cold, bro.
Hell yeah.
One fun thing is that we're not a Roll20 spotlight show. We're Roll20 ambassador, baby.
Whoa! Wait, so we have diplomatic immunity when it comes to D&D?
Diplomatic immunity.
Diplomatic. That's not. You can't do that in the rules of D&D. Diplomatic immunity.
You know what though? Okay, but that's basically what our characters are. We have the bracelet charms. Like we can
Oh,
do
yeah, that's
anything we
true.
want, and no
That's
one
true.
can fucking touch us.
Yes.
Yeah, Tim's like, okay, sure. Ancient white dragon. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
I mean, that's one of my most fun running jokes on Greetings Adventurers is saying that Michael's incapable of killing us because he just doesn't know how. He's not strong enough, as if he couldn't just be like, I'm just putting double the
His-
things and lying.
Yeah, it's like, okay, two
Okay.
Tarasques fall from the sky.
Yeah. Although I think I can beat two Tarasques. If you're a certain type of character, Tarrasque ain't
Wait,
shit.
with your current to Chuck?
Not Chuck. Chuck can do it. Toby
Okay.
can.
Well,
can
Toby,
sit-
yeah.
Toby
Toby's
can
basically a
1v1
god.
Tarrasque.
Boy, that campaign, yeah.
Yeah.
But Tarrasques aren't meant for the players. We're waiting on Susie, by the way. So Susie is
Yeah,
at
we're
the
just hanging out.
vet because she was in a mob-related hit, so she can't go to the doctor, so she has to go to the vet.
Yeah.
So we're waiting for, like in films. So we're just hanging out, talking about stuff. I don't remember what I was saying, but Brett, how's the Pabst coffee?
It's mediocre at best.
Really?
It's-
Oh,
it-
Brett,
mid?
that's 2
You
weeks in
call
a
it
row.
mid?
Mid?
mid.
Is it mid?
I give it the strong shaky hand.
Brett,
I'll
I feel
drink it.
bad. That's like 2 weeks in a row that you have not enjoyed your coffee beverage for the show
It's
that you've brought.
The quality of whatever milk product is in there isn't great. It's got like a bitterness.
Well, your
to it.
problem is that.
Bitter
black.
hard
Wait.
coffee beer face.
They put a milk product into a beer
It's straight up
and also a
a
coffee.
PBR
don't-
latte.
I like lots of stuff. I don't really fucks with creaminess and alcohol.
In alcohol, you said?
Yeah.
You don't like a beer float?
What about fucking whiskey and Bailey's?
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't
I
Fuck
don't
you.
like
No.
Bailey's.
Bailey's good. Take that back.
I don't.
What's Bailey's?
I don't
taste
like. I don't like hot alcohol much either.
Like
Oh,
Bailey's
you
tastes like
don't
the
say.
good version of what this could be.
Oh, you don't say.
Hot, spicy. Good one.
Okay, I will. I guess the one exception is I can enjoy a very a White Russian super light on the cream. We'll say
Whose side are you on?
What is a White Russian?
a White Russian is vodka and Kahlua and like cream.
What
I
does it taste like?
decidedly
Um,
really like mead.
I don't like kind of like I don't know.
It's like a melted ice
Tastes
cream.
like it tastes like the Kahlua basically.
I don't know what Kahlua is.
What does Kahlua taste like?
It's a coffee liqueur.
It's kind of take chocolate milk and then add like an odd tang to it. That's
Now,
the
That's
alcohol.
just like, I don't
Kahlua,
understand.
Kahlua and cold brew, I will get fucked up on that, and then also be wired out of my brain. and
Kahlua
that's just
and-
that's like chaos, Pat.
What?
Kahlua and cold brew.
Kahlua like cinnamon caramel.
Yeah, it's got a little other stuff in it too. Some other. It's not straight up just coffee flavored liqueur. It's got
Like a
some
toasted caramel
spices.
that's like all the way toasted to almost burnt,
Mhm.
and then some cinnamon.
What is a liqueur?
Oh,
How's it
Mr.
different from
Freaking
liquor?
Sunshine, you were
It's
fancy.
juice.
You were
It's juice
fancy
for
in college.
grown-ups,
You
Josh.
drink Kahlua in college. We drank Keystone Light and Burnett's vodka in college.
It's what
I
you
had
drink
to
for
go to
breakfast.
Keystone the other
And-
day.
And for rum, Admiral Nelson's rum, which is the Captain Morgan knockoff. And they even did Admiral Nelson is like blonde and wears like a blue captain's uniform. And is in the
Is
same
he
pose.
Steed?
Okay, if it was Steed, that'd be good. But it feels like this is
I
like
wish.
I'm expressly a colonizer.
Yeah.
Oh.
What is a liqueur? Because how is that different from liquor? Is it like a vestibule in the foyer? What are we talking?
I mean, it has a lot to do with
In
the
the
alcohol
foyer.
content. Which I'm gonna start saying it like the.
Are they
Canadians
spelled the
saying,
same? They are
calling it
spelled the
liqueur.
same.
No, they're
there's
not
a
spelled the
there's
same.
another U. in
Liqueur. Liqueur is Liqueur.
Is
and
there not a C?
liqueur.
Oh,
Why did I think there was a C in it?
I think it's like a
Here
sugar
it is.
content.
According to Google, for the general difference is that liqueurs are sweetened spirits with various flavors, oils, and extracts added.
And like
Rum,
liquors,
whiskey,
anything high
brandy.
gravity.
Yeah, so like a lot of liqueurs start as liquors and then they put other shit in them.
Listen,
Liqueur.
Pat, next time we hang out, I'm slapping the phone out of your hand anytime a question comes up, because that's not how you go through life. You don't need actual answers to these
That's so true.
questions. You debate,
Lies.
you come to a conclusion, and you go with that
The
forever.
magic
It's like, what do we
rectangle
think it
tells
is?
me everything I need to know.
What does high gravity mean? Like they're dropping it from high up? I don't understand.
It's how many Scovilles it has.
What's a Scoville?
Scoville
know
is
how
how
spicy
spicy
something
something
is?
is. I know
Got it.
that because I'm immune to the Scoville count.
What did everyone think about the D&D announcements today?
I saw you tweeted about them.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, my D&D announcement.
I don't know
thought,
what they are.
primarily. Why do we hate dragons? Why are dragons the black people of D&D now? What's happening?
Excuse me?
Everybody hates dragons now. What's going on? I thought dragons
I
were cool.
love dragons.
Because didn't they unmake
Backing out of
Orcs?
this conversation.
the black people from the last update? So they needed a new one.
What?
They remember they were like, no one's racist anymore in D&D on the last update, and then now they need.
Yeah,
Yeah,
get
they're like,
rid
no
of
one's
racism.
racist, so let's all hate dragons together. What did dragons do?
I think
What's
you're
going on?
I think you're so
They're
the
jealous.
Neverwinter game is not canon. And so they're fighting dragons, and whereas other people are like flying with them, giving them food, hanging out, being chill. I watched a very interesting video series on Neverwinter and how it's one of the worst pay-to-win MMOs in the market, and it's absolute
holy
dog shit, but it has a really, really good core to it, but they've absolutely ruined it. But they could probably save it by turning it around, and I believe the developer got bought by Gearbox, so Gearbox theoretically could spin it around, maybe. But yeah, they announced a Spelljammer book,
Yeah, I saw that.
which is cool and pretty interesting given the fact that where you guys are right now, and inherently Spelljammer location, because like I think even on the book is one of these nautiloids that you guys are in.
That's the space one?
Yeah.
You could be like a slime and stuff like that. I think that's
Yeah,
fun.
they're adding 6 new player races: insect, slime, elf, monkey, hippo, something else.
Monkey?
Oh, robot.
Yeah, there's a flying monkey one.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't like it.
They
It's-
really set me up for that one. That one is. I'm gonna
Is
have
that-
prime tweets ready for that one.
is that
The
because
hippos are
everybody
great.
likes sips the monkey too much?
Do you guys remember that show? It was like a pirate show. The reason I say this because you remember that pirate show back in the day, like the something,
Yeah, it's
the
the
Pirates
Astros.
of Darkwater or something.
Yeah, I love
Deep
that.
Water?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and there was like the the monkey birds, and they were like very obnoxious.
Mhm.
I can see that.
Is this ahead of my time?
Yeah.
Like so.
I
far ahead of your
mean,
time.
to be
Like, you were
fair, Jennifer, the
probably-
Pirates of Dark Water is obscure even for people of this generation.
the
Yeah.
people
Okay.
that
Like-
remember it, and they're like, they must be so many episodes, and then you look it up, it's like it ran for like 8 seconds. Like what?
Yeah, there's like 8 episodes. It was
Yeah.
on all the
It
time.
just
I
had a
feel like.
very distinctive look.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Yeah.
Pirates of Dark
Pirates
Water.
of Darkwater or something
Pirates
like that. And
of
it, like
Dark
it
Water?
did not make any sense to me either. Like the plot, I did not know what the plot was.
It had cool toys, but I mean, every
Yeah.
cartoon back then was just made to make toys. Yeah. So
Oh, yeah, it came out in '91. I wasn't even born yet.
Yeah.
I'm like that prime age to consume all of those and all the ones that are like Ninja Turtle ripoffs and Street
Yeah.
Sharks and Biker
Yeah.
Mice
The
from
Scooby Doo
Mars.
ripoffs, like where the one Scooby Doo where the dog was actually a dune buggy.
Oh yeah, that.
Did anyone else watch Mighty Max and get really in their feels with the way
Oh,
it
yeah.
ended?
Oh
the
yeah, that
finale?
show ended darkly, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
So yeah, Spelljammer, I guess, is their like space setting with spaceships, but
Yeah.
you know they go to the astral sea and shit like that. So I don't entirely know the delineation. I don't know what Spelljammer is. It's been a meme for a really long time, and it was very, very goofy. So I'm not super into it, but I think it's neat, and I think there's a lot of fun, and it has astral dreadnoughts, which I think are cool looking.
There's the Starjammers, who are intergalactic space pirates, and the leader was the father of Scott and Alex Summers, also known as Cyclops and Havoc in X-Men. No.
Do you ever think about how like they really tried to make Cyclops be cool, but Havoc was like inherently way more fun?
Yeah, I mean,
think about
he
that.
could like he it's a cooler name and he can look into you with his eyes and not kill you, so like it's probably easier to connect with him on a personal level.
I like when Cyclops lore drops and it's like, oh, he's not shooting laser beams. His eyes are like gateways to blah 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 blah. And it's like positive force or not. It's focused force that he's shooting, not but blah
Yeah.
blah blah. And the only reason it burns is because of friction or something like that, or the cartoon didn't know what they're doing. And
Oh,
that
that's
Yeah, it's just
almost
concussive
really
energy.
cool.
yeah, and he's like a bad guy kind of, but that's just because the Phoenix Force or something. I don't fucking know.
His
Yeah, I
eyes
do know
are
that
a
Cyclops
gateway
is
to an
having sex
eldritch
with Wolverine
dimension.
now.
See, we don't need a phone for that. We can just say shit.
Yeah, we can just say shit. Yeah, Cyclops is having sex with Wolverine now because they're in like a 3.
Uh-oh,
thing with
here comes
Jean
trouble.
Grey. Hello,
That
welcome.
reminds me.
Hi.
It reminds me of I gotta go back and save it of a TikTok. It was very well done. The dorky dad. I mean, it was like every dad, every time they see another dad who's their friend at their favorite spot or something, like at a bar, the guy walks up, he's like really dramatic music, and the guy's like, I guess they'll let anybody in here, and then everyone like falls out of their chair laughing.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my god, yeah.
Yeah, there's
That
like
is
some
what they
tweet
say.
that went around several years ago, and it's just like, uh-oh, here comes trouble. Guess let anyone in here. Like, look what the cat dragged in. You know, something like
Yeah.
that. Basically, it's just like corny things white people say when their friends show up. So
Yeah.
whenever anyone gets on Discord, that's what we always say shit like that. I forget what the third one is, but we say it constantly, and I can't not say it. It's ruined my life.
I've seen the one that's my favorite is when the white person's trying to get around you and they say, "Let me just squeeze right on by." That one always makes me laugh.
Yeah,
I love that one. That one is actually my favorite.
I like when people post like thirst traps on Twitter and then the replies are just like very normy. So there's like a girl that posted, maybe even a guy too, I don't really know, like retweeted basically just a hot babe, like trying to get something at the grocery store, but her like ass was out and you know, real sultry stuff. And like, what would you do in this situation? And everyone's like, oop, let me get right back. Let me switch, oop. Stand there awkwardly until she
Yeah,
leaves.
but
until I can- just squeeze right past. And that made me laugh. And then the other one was like, shoot myself in the face right behind. I was like, that's funny in a bad way. Oh, our
Did it?
garbage trucks have a big American flag on the side with American Eagle. That's cool.
Oh.
Well,
Susie,
audience,
what's up?
I hope you've enjoyed our new segment, Explaining Memes.
Susie, what's on your mug?
Well, yeah, they do have big hamsters.
Oh,
Aw.
cute.
Be our guest.
Hey, Pat, it's a Disney reference.
I know the guy
Yeah.
who drew that.
I got.
What?
Do you really? I got
That's
it at Disney World.
fun.
It's my favorite mug. I use it almost every day.
Wow.
He's my college professor.
What the
Oh.
fuck?
Nice.
Okay.
Tell him to draw mittens.
Hey, draw this guy.
Amazing.
It'd be
Get the
Holy
rat
shit.
right. Oops. Yeah, I bet Mittens would be hot as hell in that old Disney Robin Hood style.
Oh hell yeah.
Ooh.
Wait, would he be an anthropomorphic?
I think
rat?
he would just be a guy in one of their. He killed like
It's just a
one
guy.
of the rats in that world, and he's like the only human, but he's wearing a rat suit. And it was like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Oh, Robin Hood's
I'm
a lot
just-
darker if everyone's wearing fox skins.
I'm just imagining like younger dorks in the style of like Hercules.
Sorry.
Hmm,
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
young
can see that.
Hercules, hell
I'm-
yeah.
I'm still stuck on a live action remake of the Robin Hood, except it's humans all wearing the skins.
That would be so
of
fucking
their
weird.
of their
like, why are
that
you
would be
doing
so
this? Robin Hood
stressful.
was
Like, over their
originally a
head,
person.
too,
No,
like-
it's a remake of that.
Prince John
Um,
is the lion. Oh man.
Oh, that's good. Or Disney will probably just do a remake of it, but make it like an actual fox and shit, like they did with fucking The Lion's King.
Which was dumb. I don't know.
Like
Oh,
sexy
yeah.
ass chicken standing there. Hey, Scott Kurtz, what's up? We're
Actual Scott Kurtz?
unsure. Hello. We are in the pre-show banter.
Pre-show.
Talking about sexy Disney things. But Susie, you're here. How was your surgery?
Oh, it was great.
Your surgery at the vet.
Yeah.
You said that you were in a mob thing and had to go to the vet instead of a real doctor.
Oh yeah, for
Mhm.
sure. Yeah. That's what it was. Yeah, I'm awake. I'm alive. I have coffee. I'm good. We're doing good.
That's
They
great.
got the
I
knife
started
out.
I started my third shift job this week, so I'm doing
Oh.
good.
That's good.
Oh,
hell
right.
yeah,
You
love
went
Midnight.
back to your like civilian job.
My civilian job. Yeah. Civilians think it's funny that I call it my civilian job, but that's what it is.
I like
so.
it. Well, are we
Shall
ready
we do this?
to hop on into our fantastical adventure filled with I don't know. I mean, Susie, you're gonna have to do a
Explaining-
lot of heavy lifting
Yeah.
Ready
this
to
week.
go.
Explaining
Um,
to Tasha's mom why she has a girl on a leash by her belt.
She's like just a little bit on a leash, okay?
It's just attached to her belt. It's
Yeah.
fine.
yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
where
it's
Tash
not like
comes from, this is a
It's
normal thing.
not a leash. It's a friendship tether.
We're
lead.
yep,
Buddy
we're
chain.
bonding. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
buddy chain.
bonding. That's what that's called.
Buddy chain.
All right,
I'm
so
so excited to find out how this resolves, though.
I don't think
Yeah.
it will get resolved.
Yeah, so
but-
you all, in the course of trying to save Icewind Dale from super cold times and getting tugged all over the place by various things in your brains, and things that I told you were going bad, but most of them literally tugging on your brain. You went to investigate the psychic distress signal. And you found out that I didn't do the thing. You found out that secret revealed. Tash is an escaped mind flayer prisoner. Some time ago, a nautiloid, which is a giant, basic squid thing, like spaceship, crashed in Icewind Dale. From another plane, and it's been trying to get back ever since. It's been slowly failing power style. I'm playing with Kakashi.
Aw,
Yeah, Kakashi.
Is DMRG here yet? But we found out that unfortunately Tash's father died in the crash, but her mother was saved, and they basically have this, what they keep referring to as the Overseer, in one tube, and they are pretty sure he's either dead or might be able to get him back to be safe. They're not sure. And you all basically are trying to figure out what to do next. They have offered to pay you in the form of laser pistols, eyeballs, and hats if you help them repair the ship so they can just squeech on out of here. But when we stopped, it was basically Tash talking to her mom about the next steps. So yeah, does that sound about right? To what people remember?
Nick?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Plus the tensions, I feel like were really high in general.
Yeah. So
Yeah, we're surrounded by squidbillies.
Mm-hmm.
what do you, Tash, my dear? What do you mean? Make this our home? How long? Oh,
Hello.
Oh, Mom,
so
your accent went
foggy.
away.
Huh?
What happened to that tube?
What?
Oh yeah, you got to be a Minnesota mom. Damn.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I didn't say that last week, and I didn't think about it just right now. How dare you?
Well, so the ship.
I don't talk like that. What are you?
Well, I don't know. I was here for a really long time.
Your mom
I
is,
love the
your
lore.
dad is from Minnesota. I'm from somewhere
Tash-
different. That's why I talk like this.
Tash picked that up from her adopted family. She did not. That's,
Oh,
It's
hey,
not.
don't you know?
Oh, here.
That Ferris
God, what about
Bueller
the-
is one rad dude.
Does she have any Midwestern salads that aren't really salads that we could eat?
Oh no.
What's so many?
Oh, take a casserole. I don't, this is an accent I can't even get close to doing. This is
I
an
don't
emotional
even-
scene, guys. Come
I don't even do it that well for Tash. I dumb it down. Okay, so
on.
well, so we crashed here. I've been here for a while. I'm not super good at counting. Otherwise, I'd give you a specific number for how
Oh,
long.
don't
I've
worry,
been
dear.
here.
kind of
Oh
like
my
Bramble,
gosh.
New
Yeah.
Hampshire.
But so I've been here and we crashed and I was in the snow and then this is Took. Took is a good boy.
What a good boy.
He found me and he pulled me out of the snow. And then I found these really nice people took care of me.
Hello.
Well, yeah,
Oh.
these guys too. They're also the nice people. But then I had like a family.
Oh.
There's this mom and dad and their kids, Ted, Todd, Tegan, Tatum, and and they all took care of me really really good. And then I wanted to. There's doing the murders, and I wanted to stop the murders, and I went exploring. And these are my friends.
Well,
Friends.
hello. How,
Hi.
I'm Tasha's mom. What's your mom's name?
That's a valid question.
That's a valid question. I can make one up, or yeah, I'm sure you have it deep in your lore in your Tash encyclopedia.
Let's go with Tilly.
Tilly. I'm Tilly. It's great to meet all of you. I wish it was under less, and she kind of like throws down some stickiness, goopy circumstances. Oh, my head hurts. Yeah, that'll
Sauna
happen
with
for a
us?
little bit until you get used to being awoken. You've been in stasis for quite some time now,
I
so
don't remember if we brought Sonar with us.
oh, I'm
We
here.
did.
I'm
We did,
here. Yep.
Okay.
Yep, I'm
Yep.
here. You can have this coat. Oh, thank you. Oh God, what is your friends, sweetheart, are so interesting.
Wow,
Thank
they're
you.
really great. Yeah, so
That's
we
really
we
nice of you to say.
yeah. I thought for sure that you were dead, and I don't know. And then we went. I saw a magic mirror, and then I saw you,
A
and
magic mirror.
well, for sure, yeah. It was a magic mirror. It showed us things that we asked by the moonlight.
And she kind of
Oh,
like
yeah, I
looks
remember
at
that.
you like, why are you dressed like that? Are you some sort of fight doer? Some sort of fighter? Some sort of warrior?
Some sort of
Oh,
cavalier.
Cavalier?
It was I mean, I've definitely gotten a little bit stronger since last time you
Oh,
saw me.
gosh.
This world is kind of, I mean, it's great for the most part, but it's in turmoil, and we're trying to help it out, I think.
You're a hero?
Well, I wouldn't
Man.
say that. I look at Deadeye.
Show your bracelets.
I don't. She doesn't know what that means.
Well, Dad is not really paying attention. He's fiddling with the laser pistol,
Okay.
like just like
just right.
Pat,
You
do an
guys, like,
Arcana
are we
check.
heroes?
okay.
Yes.
No, no. 22.
There you go. Okay. You're starting to get an understanding of how this differs a little bit from your own pistols, and most importantly, you don't actually shoot it. Like, oh wow. What about those monsters? And she points at the gnome Ceramorphs. Like, well, that's fair. That's fair. Hello, we kept you alive. I,
What they did.
Sorry, we're a lot like you, not halflings, gnomes, and we were captured, and here we are like this. I don't mind it all that much, but telepathy's fun.
Is everything like gnome and halfling height in here, or is it like
they're
regular
so
size?
tiny.
It's
and just
regular
tiny?
size, because
Yeah, because they're not like this isn't like they're basically subservient on this ship, right?
Yeah,
they
they're-
aren't like the main.
correct.
Oh,
Cool.
okay.
I just wanted to be like, am I like kneeling in here the whole time, or am I like, can I like stand
Mind,
up?
it's-
mind flayers are pretty tall, and the ceilings are pretty tall,
Okay,
so
cool.
you're fine. You know, some of the hatchway gross organic doors you have to step through and dip your head, but I wouldn't be surprised if most of you have to do that. So Tilly steps out. Sonar drapes the new coat over her. And she sort of like pats herself off a little bit, and her sort of reddish hair starts to dry a little bit. And it's not that cold in here because they do have some sort of temperature control going on. Your good friend says like, well, we can let you reminisce, but if we want to get out of here, sorry, I'm just a little excited. Dredovax and Vorin sort of like usher or go to lead you to another part of the ship. It's like, if you will come with us, especially you, Deadeye, was it? It seems like you might know a thing or
Well-
two about special things.
Yeah. See this? I built this
Oh, wow.
and this gauntlet and this shield.
That's
Right,
very
I bet
interesting.
things.
It's like a child's toy compared to this bad boy.
Yeah. fucking
Okay,
Deadeye
did
and
you
his
find? Okay, you know
3-year-old
what?
brain.
Why don't you show me what you built on this ship? Right? Yeah, you got all these fancy
Gestures
gadgets.
to the entire ship.
No, they didn't build. They didn't build it. The former
Wow.
masters built it. They didn't build it.
They point to the flesh golem. Like, I mean, we haven't had a lot.
Oh,
of time.
great! You
That-
show
that
a
was
bunch
pretty
of
cool, huh?
fucking. Right.
I mean,
What,
They
we
so-
made
a lot of repairing and things like that.
yeah.
If you guys
They
are
can't
the
even
good,
talk.
the flesh column,
Yeah.
yeah, you can.
What you say?
It's not important.
Oh, okay. Nice try. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, let's go look at some stuff. And I want to do a rehash of what we get if we give you that mind crystal.
Oh, okay. Yes. We give you the 2 pistols. And
I mean, I'm keeping this regardless. I'll just let you know. This is mine. This is done. It's never leaving this hand. But sure, okay, continue.
The two pistols. The eyes of the darknessing. I don't know what they're actually called. And this telepathy hat. And we'll leave your plane and not bother
Right.
you again, which is,
You
I'm
know-
sure, important, especially if the overseer wakes up.
Yeah, I have a question about that. Can we kill the overseer? You need him?
Ooh, baby. No. We need him just in case they get mad at us. They'll definitely be I'm not ready to be on the run. No, non-negotiable.
Okay, because the plan seems weird if you're going to return to your whatever and not do slave stuff anymore, but then also have this guy with you not dead. So, like, what's the plan here? It's not tracking.
Well, we've mostly been busy just trying not to die, one day at a time. And Dredovax looks
Same, big same.
Hell yeah, what's up? Looks over to Vora and is like, "Ugh, I don't know. I mean, I guess the plan initially was just make sure that if we're found again, to show that we did our best to make sure he's not dead, and maybe that includes bringing him back to life because I'm not quite sure to the extent of seromorph biology. Heck, his tadpole might be alive. I don't really know.
Is there any like proof that he's not overseeing you currently?
Well, yeah. We communicate mostly psychically, and I've communicated with the ship. I talk to the ship. That's how I do a lot of the maintenance. And he hasn't mentioned anything.
Mitzi.
Yeah.
Ask him if we can have one of the big ballistae from the deck. If we can have it.
Deadeye, why don't you just ask him if they can shoot some of the people we don't like on the way out?
Oh. Okay. Well, no, but we want it for the
You're
wagon.
gonna carry that fucking thing around with it. It's huge. Look at it.
To put it on the
They're
wagon.
not that heavy.
Yeah, Pudgy could pick it up. He's really strong. He's the strongest bloke in the world.
I just like pick up Deadeye as you say that.
Right. Say, look, I'm carrying like 100 pounds of shite on me.
And again,
hey,
maintain that you
all right.
can't do that, but you can do a push-up or have a backpack on your back. But it's confusing to me. We don't need to. It's not important, and you do pick them up. You do that.
Right.
You do that. 'cause
Hey,
it's RPG,
bruvs.
doesn't matter.
that big shooter on the deck.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can we have that too?
Sure. It's broken as hell, and
Oh, well, fuck no. I don't want it then.
okay.
All
Cool.
right. Anyway, I was just raising concerns before you went below decks with these dudes.
They don't look that tough.
I
They've
love
got
that
laser
show.
guns. We don't have laser guns. I mean, Deadeye's
You
got
know
one
what?
now, but like,
My gun is magic.
What is that word you're
detectable.
saying? I don't understand that. I know what a gun is. I made one. Well,
lazy guns. They're for lazy people. They don't do.
oh, like if you because they're like so powerful, you don't got to do much. You just sit there
Exactly,
and
the
do
lazy
that.
gun.
Oh, the lazy gun. All right, that makes so much sense. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm excited.
No,
excited to
they're
take me.
lasers. It's like a hyper concentration of radiant energy.
Scribble my
Oh, it's a cleric weapon.
I could probably just catch it. It'll be fine.
You got like a tiny god in here.
No, we'll explain later. And I guess part of the reward is us explaining a little bit more about these pistols, so you don't shoot yourself in the face.
Yeah, certainly. Then I would like the ability to reload eventually.
Ooh, can't do that.
Okay, like it is what it is.
Yes, unfortunately, because they weren't made in this plane, so we can't. You know.
Do they need the green ammo thing or the pink one or like the little white thing?
Yes. Good one. Yeah, no. The only way we can give you a way to reload is to come back after visiting the hive mind, and you don't want that. But no, these are weapons of great power, so I think it's probably for the best that they don't reload. Because what if you lose it and then someone else gets it?
I mean, we would kill them, but that's fine. Whatever.
No, this part. You like Homer Simpson from the gun episode? Remember that Simpsons reference? Do you remember that episode?
Certainly that one.
I know this.
He opens his beers with his gun. He turns the TV off with his gun.
Oh,
turns
yeah,
the lights
yeah,
off
yeah.
with his gun.
Remember that.
When they won't sell him a gun, he's like, "If I had a gun, I'd shoot you right now." It's funny. Well, anyways,
Well,
and they
Deadeye.
Right. Okay. So what is it you want to show me? Let's go.
All right, they lead you to a room. There's crystals that protrude from a chitinous ceiling of this oddly shaped room. Some of the crystals are lit, and the others are flickering or burnt out. The plates of chitin have been pried loose from the walls in places, exposing cavities filled with tangled masses of black tubes. Scattered across the floor are unusual-looking tools. So yeah, they lead you like we've been doing our best to try to get this crack-a-lackin', but here and there's like Susie, did you give them the crystal already, or
No.
Are you following them?
What's my
following
mom
because-
doing?
I don't know, up to you.
I wouldn't be by myself, that's for sure. If they're all going, I would just grab my mom's hand and like lead her,
Okay.
and then pull.
And as you
metal along.
enter the room specifically, there's like an audible like clicking noise when you get close, and then it just kind of like stops and kind of glows at the base of it. And in the top of this sort of like pedestal is a burnt out, sort of shattered version of the psi crystal that you have. Jordovax is like, well, okay, so two things need to happen. We need to install the psi crystal in this little dealie. That'll help us. What are you drinking?
Well, they all look
Mead.
really good.
Is that you're drinking mead?
Right. Yeah, it's mead.
Hell
it's
yeah.
cold mead.
Nice
That's
toasty
cold.
mead.
Oh, in
It's
our
good.
world, we drink mead cold and beers cold.
Okay.
Oh,
All right,
Instead, are you gonna
gang,
leave
we
us?
can let our guards down. These blokes is all right. It's okay.
To be
So
honest,
yes.
nothing has made me trust them less than that statement.
Yes. Yeah. So we need to put the psi crystal inside of this thing, and that will help us make the jumps, so that the ship and past the walls can make the calculations good enough. Because the ship is more or less alive. Weirdly, it has the essence maybe of many dead mind flayers. So if we killed the overseer, they'll know. So
It's a
Nettle
ghost
is
ship.
prodding some of the tubes with a dagger. Just like,
I-
what are these?
No,
that.
no.
stop that.
Don't stab
What?
the
Stop that.
alien ghost ship.
But what? But what are they?
Stop it.
Nettle's just like by the tubes, like with her dagger.
They
Like,
are.
what are these? What do
it's-
these do?
They control the ship. Quit touching it. You don't know what you're doing.
No, that's why you should tell me what they are.
That right there is a piece of the life support system that seems to cater to if we're underwater. So don't touch it, or else the hull will seal up weirdly. We might not be able to get out because it's broken.
Oh, okay.
And that leads me on to the next thing. We also need to help fix the life support systems, which is what I'll definitely need your help on if anyone wants to, give it the old college try.
I don't know what that means.
It's something we say in my plane.
Oh, okay.
I feel like they're asking a lot for like guns.
Hey, this sounds
Well,
like
yeah, guns they
so
And
can't
two
move.
magic
for-
items,
for
two
someone,
guns that don't even exist in this plane.
for
Right.
someone who's all like, we were slaves. This sounds like slave labor. I'm just saying.
Oh damn.
Wait,
Do you have
us?
any gold?
Me? No.
Yeah. Oh.
Do you have any jewels?
What?
or,
So
like, gems?
here's the thing. I don't want to stay here. So maybe instead of doing what we normally do to the townsfolk and pestering them until they give us things, we should just leave.
Yeah,
Ah.
okay.
Because this place gives me the creeps.
Well, no,
And
f-
Mom, do you want
What?
to?
Well,
Yeah,
please just help us first.
Well, do you just need the deal? Was we give you the crystal, the gem, and we get this stuff, and that's it. I feel like if we're gonna help you fix the ship, there should be like an additional fee.
Oh. Okay.
Because also,
Uh,
me mate Tash don't want to stay here, and I don't want me mate to like be put in a situation that's not like cool for her.
Yeah, I get
So-
that. It's pretty rough. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
we'll tell you how to use the guns.
so,
I'm smart. No, not worth me friends' well-being.
Well, no,
Okay.
I mean, please,
Turn back
no,
to the
I-
group. I turn back. I go, "Cat, I'm growing. See, do you see that? Like, I thought
That's-
someone else's.
And
giving
big
me."
thumbs
Is
up.
this because you aged like 20
Yes,
years?
it's because I did
Probably
it.
it. Yeah. So okay, so you are growing and that's good, and I'm glad that you're thinking of me. That's great. But I think it's for the betterment of the whole crew that you learn how to use those guns. Oh, please. That's fine. We can stay for a little bit so that you don't accidentally shoot one of your toes off.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Do we never decided if my mom wanted to stay, I don't think.
Yeah,
Oh,
we haven't
yeah.
had that conversation.
Okay.
So I kind of wanted to figure out if you were leaving first, or if you were gonna fight these people. When Dredovax looks at you, Deadeye is like, "So you ready to get to work and get your hands in like some spaceship stuff that your brain probably has never ever been close to seeing? It's really cool.
I mean, I look back at the. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay, so
God, I hope it's like super basic.
No, I mean, he starts to show you things, and yeah, it's no offense to you, Deadeye, but it's like trying to explain physics to a dog. I mean, it's not only extremely advanced, it's also extremely weird. Because as I said before, for us, it's like an airplane made out of guts and things like that. It's an airplane that can teleport and fly, where you like control it by thinking to it and touching little gooey parts of it. Have you seen the Baldur's Gate 3 trailer?
I have not.
It's
Oh wait, is that the one with like the? Yeah, I think there's like something going upwards or no? No.
upwards. It's
I don't know.
basically
Never
this
mind.
ship flying as it's being
Yeah.
attacked by Gith on red dragons, and the way that they control it is so cool. He like grabs like a little tentacle here, a little tentacle here, puts it together, then like plucks it like a guitar, and it goes and teleports out. It's sick. Watch it.
Nice.
Yeah, so I assume, based on what I know about you, about Deadeye, is this is like fascinating stuff. It's basically like
Right.
accidentally peering through a veil and seeing the year 3000, but in like a different Earth, where we went down cooler, more fleshy, wet technology. Meanwhile, Tash, you're speaking with your mother, and she's like, "Well, so if you want to stay here, dear, what do I do without your father? And without you, I don't know if I can go back home.
What? So that's why I was telling you about the family that I met
Uh-huh.
that took me in, and because oh man, when we crashed, it was kind of horrible, and I broke out of my tube, and I had a horrible just giant piece of glass stuck in my eye. Look, this isn't even real anymore, and I pop
Oh.
out my eyeball, and I
Oh,
fuck!
God.
I forget about that.
Gross.
Yo.
well, yeah, but I mean, I can see out of it because this world has like magic, and look at that.
One
You have
sub, one flex. Thank you,
one
Death by
sub.
Kitten.
What's up on Flex?
You're beautiful. Well,
So flexy.
So like,
I'd like to
yeah,
meet this new family of yours and give them a old Viblax welcome.
yeah, because I mean, if you want to go back to the horrible place, I don't think that's probably a good idea.
And I'm somewhat nervous that if this overseer comes to, he'll take control of the ship again, and I don't want that. And after they raided our village, there's not too much left to go to. I mean, I have an aunt in Fryport, but I don't like her. It's been,
What?
I don't even know how long it's been, and I have nothing, and I don't know how I'd get there. And if they drop me off near Fryport and this thing, no one will trust me. Oh, why did it have to happen like this?
Well, I'm sorry,
Frog eye salad is terrible.
But-
Yeah.
but I know I've met a lot of people in this world, and there's a lot of good places. And I'm pretty sure that we'll hopefully fix the eternal winter here. But besides that, it's
This
pretty
is-
nice.
What? This is a lot to take in. Eternal winter. What are you saying?
Do you want
What?
a cookie?
Oh, hi.
Wait, wait, no, the muffins were drugged, right?
Yeah, it's
Well, the
okay. These
cookies
are
are fine.
pocket cookies.
The pocket cookies are safe.
Nettle, roll a d20 and tell me what you get.
It is actually not a safe pocket.
15.
15. Yeah, you give her a relatively intact cookie, and maybe one of the ones you stole from the hotels recently. Like, oh, thank you. I actually am, now that I'm thinking about it, very hungry. Oh gosh. And she tastes like, oh, ginger. Oh, my mouth feels so strange. That tastes good. Thank you.
What? So
Gosh.
this is Nettle. Shush, that's Deadeye.
Hey,
Uh,
everyone.
He didn't
Mittens.
Hi.
be that old.
No.
Yeah, I know it's
You're not
kind
even
of
that old.
it's kind of weird traveling with like an old man, but that was like a curse that happened. It's not what it looks like.
Oh, he's
Right.
not an old guy? He's not
No.
about my
No.
age?
He's
28.
actually only
You're
20.
28. Wow, look at you.
Yeah, it was we ran into a ghost, and it did this. to
Tash, I
me.
don't want you to be running around where you could be made old by ghosts. Can't you just,
Made old go.
can't you just,
Oh, I just thought-
stop with the family and not do this
What?
stuff? I mean, I lost
She's
your
like
father.
really good. She's
It's-
really
it's-
good at killing people. Bad guys.
What?
Bad guys. Bad guys. She's
Just
really
the-
good.
Sweetheart.
It's not what it sounds like, Ma.
And she almost like looks deeper
Watch-
at some of your.
No, watch this, Mum. Root. No, I'm just kidding.
She goes feral.
No.
She like looks
What-
deeper at your hands and your strong arms and even closer some of the gear on you. It's like, I guess this is a lot to take in, but I still love you for you. I'll worry about you, but if you think this is what's best, I guess I have to listen to you, seeing as you've been here longer and you saved me. I'm pretty lost without you right now.
Yo, we have a house.
Right, yeah. We got
do.
property up in Lonelywood. If you want to hang about, Mum.
You have a-
Tasha's mum.
Okay. I don't know what anything. I mean, I don't know what Lonelywood is. Tash, is that something you think? Does that make sense?
Well, it's a pretty okay place. Was that the place that was filled with wood?
It's no more moose.
Mhm.
Yeah, the moose.
But they don't like us
Moose,
there, right?
Those-
No,
they don't
they
like
just
that-
needed.
me.
They
They
needed
don't like
time.
Jedi.
Just me,
idea.
just me.
That's
Yeah.
the town that we turned warm, and then everybody got murdered, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
Everybody,
okay.
like half.
Yeah, there's probably a lot of empty houses. So.
Well, yeah. So we own we have like a house, I guess, together. As
Bit of a lakeside villa.
weird
It's like a
family.
tavern or a lodge. It's like,
but
yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, I
might
forget.
I feel like you might be safer with the family that adopted me, so you wouldn't have to be all by yourself. And they
Okay,
make they make a mean potato salad.
Oh, I could go for a potato.
That's true.
Where do they live?
Wow, that's a valid question. I had that written down in my Word document when we first started this, like
Much like my name, I'm curious. What?
a very long time ago. It was by the city that people pickpocketed people because I became a thief.
Oh, yes. That's. I think that's
A
low.
thief?
Oh no.
Oh, it is long.
It is Lonelywood. Look at that.
Is it really?
I believe so.
That'd be-
No,
that'd be
is
very
it? I don't
funny.
remember. I think I'm mixing up 3 different. ones.
That's double funny if that's true.
Oh no, that my family get murdered.
Oh yeah, your family's dead. It never came up. Yeah.
Oh no. I don't
We
even know
saved,
what
like, the
computer that's on.
Population. It was just like they're fighting.
Right.
That really got decimated.
Yeah,
On that one part of the
Lonelywood
map
has
that we had no
attracted the
chance of getting
region's
to.
shadiest elements, from unrepentant thieves to cold-hearted killers, baby.
But yeah, so that would be
Oh, so we were like just doing them a favor by getting everyone. killed.
Yeah, we did a purge on Lonelywood.
Oh no.
I don't know how that is good at all. What are you trying to what are you Tash only left so that she could protect her family from being sacrificed to the cold gods. And now there's less people there to be sacrifices. So
Yeah.
they've moved up in the
It-
list. Oh
Really-
no.
Oh,
It's
boy.
with that really living up to its name now, isn't it?
Ugh.
For sure.
I mean, it hasn't really come up before. So now that you sort of know a little bit more about Tin Towns, do you think that they would live close to Lonelywood? Targos is not that far away. Where's your heart?
What city is Targos?
Targos is the one with the mine, where you help the kobolds.
And
Or
little
that's
Kobold
Tourmaline.
town.
Sorry.
That's
Tourmaline.
Yeah, Tourmaline's the one with the mine. Targos is the really militant one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Targos is the mean one. That,
Well, they wouldn't live there.
yeah.
Hmm. I don't know. I mean, they'd probably live like around Lonelywood, maybe like out in the, because they're like trappers and furs. Like
Okay,
they would
yeah, so
probably
they'd
live
probably
out
just
in
have,
the
like, a-
wilderness a bit.
Yeah, a plot of land, a bit outside of Lonelywood. That works for me. I think that makes sense. Beautiful, love it.
Well, so
Okay.
she could live in the house and then maybe just visit my parents on weekends. I don't know. It'd be there's a open world of possibilities now that you're back, Mom. I'm so happy you're back. I'm happy you didn't die with Dad.
Yeah, to me it just felt like sleeping, sort of. I can tell it's been a long time, but
Yeah, look how tall I got. She
oh
stands
my
up. She
gosh,
probably
you're like
gained
a little
2 inches.
weed.
Yeah.
You're like a goddamn weed.
Oh, for sure. They have that here too.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah. The ghost. When this happened, when I got old, we was high as fuck.
Stop. You can't
Not
just tell
Tash,
my
not
she's gonna
Tash.
think that we do drugs all the time and she's not gonna let me hang out with you.
No,
I don't
do
want
drugs.
you
No,
to hang out with
Mom.
this group anymore.
It's just
I don't do
that
drugs.
one. The rest of them are perfectly
No more
fine.
adventuring.
No. Tash's mum. I gotta say, I've met a lot of shitheads in my day, and a lot of like wannabe heroes. I gotta say, your Tash is one of the best and bravest and just like best adventuring heroes I've ever come across.
Well, that
Agreed.
okay. Well,
Also, I don't do drugs or kill people. I point to myself.
Well, for sure.
Right.
oh well, I like
Also-
you. I like him.
Tash and I got this nice new armor, so now we're super hardy.
Well, yeah, we do.
Yeah.
That's why I make so much noise when I walk.
Why is she on a leash that you're carrying and you
It's a buddy
It's a
chain.
sex thing. Wait,
It's
no,
how
I
we
didn't say that.
bond.
I honestly forget it's there sometimes. So once she got hurt once when she went off by herself, and I didn't want that to happen again because we're in a place where you want to touch a lot of stuff because there's so many buttons about
There's
you.
got-
so many shiny things and neat
Sometimes-
things to
That's
touch.
little reaches.
For sure. It's no, it's
You're
not
almost
like
in
an
the
old time
background,
thing.
like what? For me?
Okay, weird. So I guess these people need you to protect them.
Oh yeah, I think so for sure.
All right.
They'd be lost without me. I mean, look at them.
She saved my life
Gestures
the
at
other
the
day.
eye.
Deadeye's looking down the barrel.
I do a big thumbs up.
Okay, yeah. All right. I need to sit down for all this. This is Mamma Mia, spicy meatball.
Well, they have those here too.
Tash and her mother chit chat about this and that. Some things of no importance, some things distracting them. Fun memories, things of that nature. Meanwhile, Dredovax and Voren enlist the help of the rest of you to try to repair certain things in the ship, most specifically installing and removing the burnt out psi crystal. First up, Deadeye, give me an Arcana check.
You got it. That is a 14 plus 7. 21.
Okay. So you work on this for about an hour. You can tell that when it exploded, the previous crystal did break off shards into the sort of organic pedestal that the previous one, or that it was housed into, much like when you break a light bulb off in the in its socket. It takes all of you some time to pick out the pieces. They're very thankful for. It seems like you are used to. Okay, don't take this the wrong way. It seems like you're used to working with small tools, the way that they aren't, given the fact that so many of their things are sort of like fleshy and things like that.
Oh yeah. No.
Red's
But
holding on to that
whereas
one
you're
forever.
like having to like screw in little this, that, and the other thing to your gun.
Brett's already making merch. Deadeye's name on it. Deadeye and small tool
Deadeye
merch.
small tools.
Small fleshy tools.
So the dexterity that you have with that is super helpful, and it kind of explained to you that they've learned a lot, but they haven't been in Ceramore form for a long time. They weren't able to go through all their apprenticeship, so they know how it works, but they definitely need more and more help from you. And it takes you about an hour to get it seated in, and after they kind of install, I guess you'd say, sort of like jumper cables, so to speak, that are tentacles that kind of like latch on to some of the tips. You see Voren kind of touch some of the other crystals, and you see his tentacles in the front kind of twitch in an interesting way. And well, the ship says that it's mostly working as intended, and it should be powered up within the day. But we need to get that life support system rolling if we're gonna survive out there. So they lead you to like the life support system area, and this just seems like it was just good old plain crash damage, and they've done their best to report it, but it's definitely a duct tape and super glue type situation. And give me another Arcana check.
What's a 2 plus 7? 9.
9. All right. So as you're working on it, you must think you know what wire goes to the other wire, but you don't. And you take 8 points of damage. And you
Ouchie.
just see, you hear, oh wait, no! And Deadeye, you just go, "Arr!" and then fall over down, and you're just like, and you're stunned. And then Voren's like, why did he touch that? He got too into it. Like, shut up, Voren. He's trying. And they move you out of the way so that you didn't hit anything. and they go to kind of undo the mistake you made. But during this whole time, your body is still rigid for 10 minutes. Another hour goes by. You wake up and unclench your jaw, and you work on it for another hour. And it's getting better. Go ahead and make a Arcana check with advantage, as Vorin says several rude things to you. But
Thank you
guiding
so much, Tim, because that was another 2. All right, that's a 16 plus 7.
Okay. All right. Yeah. You notice that there is a rip in the hull that is draining a lot of the power. So between all of you together, getting outside and getting some of the replacement parts they have lying around, you're able to repair the ship. It takes another like 3 hours. But
Eternally
yeah.
grateful Mittens didn't find me while I was. They would be drawing, I'm sure.
Mittens was too busy thinking about small tool merch.
So yeah, after about 4 or 5 hours of tinkering and things like that, they lead you out to the top of the deck, and Deadeye, they're like, "Well, thank you so much for the assistance. Now we can teach you how to use these things, because they're a little different than what I can tell that you're working with. Is there someone else that you want to use the second one, or do you want both?"
Yeah. Is anyone around, or do I have to go find?
I'm always
Nettle?
around, you know me.
Oh,
I'm
Punch.
always
Could you
wandering.
Punch? Could you? And I'm about to ask Dorkslum to go find Nettle, and then I just see Nettle like off like over like,
Reaching.
climbing up a wall or something like. No, hey,
Wait, hello?
me. You use one of these?
Oh, a laser? A laser gun?
Yeah, lazy gun.
Yeah, okay.
Right. So this is me mate Nettle. She's a great shooter. I'm a
Okay.
teacher. I taught her how to shoot.
Hi, I'll
gun.
be right there. I'm climbing down the wall.
Dexterity saving throw.
Um, 18.
Okay. Yeah. You slip on some of the frozen ice on the outside that's melting as the ship is heating up, but you turn it into a quick slide down, and it's perfectly fine. Oh, cool entrance. And he hands you the other laser pistol. These are very dangerous. They have 50 shots each. You have to keep track of that. Both Dreadvax and Tim say to you, 50 shots! 50! No more! Can't get any more. There's just 50. Total 100. You can't take, if it's 25 and 25, you can't take it out of the one and put it in the other. Each one has 50 shots, and they have to be tracked on their own. Does this make sense?
Yes.
Totally.
All right. They sort of line it up. They show you what some of the buttons on the side do, the safety, how to charge it up. He jokes that if you ever find new ammunition, here's where it goes. And you're like, well, I hope you don't find new ammunition, because that'll be bad. Other mind flayers will probably kill you just for having this. So, shh. Yeah, and both of you, give me another Arcana check.
Dun, dun, dun.
Come on, baby. It's a 15.
Okay.
19.
Okay. Yeah. With their assistance, you're able to see how it is similar enough to your guns, and yeah, you're able to squeeze off a shot and shoot the ballista right at the tip of it, and you think you have a pretty good idea of how these boys work.
49.
I just made him. I marked it down.
Now you have 49 bullets each. Each of you have 49 of the laser pistol in your inventory.
Cool. What about them eyes and hats? They need
Oh
need
yes.
tutorials?
They lead you down to the captain's quarters, and he takes out this sort of wet hat that looks like the top of a squid face.
Oh.
And like,
I
yes,
don't-
put this on, and you'll be able
don't-
to communicate telepathically. Beautiful.
I
Beautiful
don't like
stuff.
the phrase "wet hat."
Hmm.
Is it actually a squid head?
Not actually, but it's probably some, eldritch, astral sea creature.
Did I put this on your head and tell me what it feels like?
Is it gonna bite my head, Tim?
I don't know anything.
I don't know.
I got no hair. Both real me and character me has no hair to cover up.
Yeah, that's why you
Let's
have
go.
to try it on.
Oh, I put it on.
Okay.
Nice.
Nothing really happens. Oh, you have to attune to it.
What
Oh.
does it feel like?
Like something's wet and squishy is on me head.
You do kind
Whoa.
of feel it clench against you.
Oh,
It's like I don't know, like making out with me head, like it's kissing me a little bit. It's like it's just kind of sucking like a sucker. Like a octopus tentacle sucker. It kind of feels like it's just kind of slurping on me head. I'm
Interesting.
just it's gonna leave a weird red ring if I pull it off.
And the next is it looks sort of like a sticky metal pair of glasses that like wrap around your face, sort of like Dr. Octopus style. But yeah, they function as being able to give you dark vision.
I'm
And,
gonna
and
give
this one
them
you
I
do
just-
not need
I
a
take
tune
'em
for.
and I put them in my pocket.
What? Sorry, what'd you say?
I take them and I put them in my pocket.
The glasses?
Yeah,
Okay, here you go.
the pocket that doesn't have cookies in them.
Gotcha.
Right.
Cool beans.
We gotta figure out. We only get one. Is it one one glasses?
Yep.
Okay. We gotta
One,
figure out
one
who's the
glasses,
best.
2 guns.
Right. Nettle, I know that you like the glasses, but you've already got these wicked cool eyes in your face to see
They're
everything.
for Tash, Deadeye. How
Okay, good,
selfish
perfect.
of you to want to keep these glasses for
No,
yourself.
that's literally where I was going with it.
Quite rude, Deadeye.
Unbelievable.
Damn.
Can't do nothing, right?
I didn't say it.
Well, this has been such a nice time. I hope all of you have a wonderful, wonderful life, and I hope we never see each other again. Because if we do, it means you guys made a mistake. For sure, for sure. Vorin, let's say we give them another treat, just because they helped us so much. We're not supposed to. They're going to be very mad if we do that.
How would they know? You should just give us all the shite. It'd be like, hey, you would be stuck here forever if it wasn't for us. Like anything you got, you should be like, it fell out when the ship crashed.
Fine. And Vorin goes to what looks to be a kind of like bubble on the side of the ship inside in like the cargo area. And he puts his hand against it and kind of like moves down, and it goes, opens up, and inside you see kind of like how to describe these are sort of again, everything here is sort of organic. This like the pistols are just kind of, they look like there's like a spike at the front. Very like I said, it's very, very 1980s 1970s style ray gun stuff. And what he pulls out next is a longer version of it. Like, this is a rifle. It's What's up on Flex? Thank you, D Martin G, and thank you, D Martin G, for Kakashi. He's my friend.
Hey, are the pistols also flashy? Did you say?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
I got. Is that here? Can you see
Ugh.
this?
So you're just
On-
being handed like
No,
a
we can't see.
giant
Take your
like
shirt off.
dong rifle?
There you go.
ugh.
Ooh, you gotta teach me how to do that.
I'm doing it.
You
Yeah, so
are,
you can
Tim.
add 1 laser rifle to your equipment, and
Gibby.
this one
You
he
really
tells
have to
you-
lead your shot because it kind of flops over.
No, you have to
You gotta-
cock it, and then what?
Yeah, you
it's
gotta warm it
hard.
up a bit.
Yeah.
Love a wet
curves when you
rifle.
fire.
Now they're
Yeah,
going
it's
to
like a
hell.
I love how
Um,
Tell
Susie
me-
and I have the same like facial
Smelly
expression. every time.
Jesus.
Jesus. Boys are talking about boners again. This one only has 30 shots, so yeah,
But is it a rifle or like a shotgun?
it's a rifle.
Oh,
you can
Jedi,
snipe with it.
make an Arcana check.
shotguns are my favorite.
That is a 17 plus
Okay.
7.
So this one's a little
Plus
different.
7.
So like the pistol is
7.
kind of like pew 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 pew. But the rifle takes you have to kind of like breach chamber it sort of. It's
Okay.
not that, it's a completely different technology. Both of these weapons have the reload tag. So it takes you have to use an action or bonus action to shoot it a second time. So
How many times
Okay.
can you shoot the pistol in an action?
same one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
the
so
rifle-
if you have 2 attacks, you can only shoot it once because I don't believe you're allowed to.
No, I don't have 2 attacks. I get to I shoot twice on my turn because my Eldritch Cannon, the thing I summon, that what do we call it? Yep. The Force Ballista
Mm-hmm.
The Force
Foreskin
or
Ballista.
Fire
Ballista.
Cannon. That once it's summoned, it only costs a bonus action to shoot it.
Cool.
But
Yeah.
regular pistol is an action, so I'd only be shooting these once anyway on my turn.
It's like spiritual weapon.
Okay, so you could shoot 2 different weapons once each on your turn.
Right. Well,
Okay.
exclusively the Eldritch Cannon I can shoot with bonus. Everything else, whether it's like I'm shooting Firebolt or regular pistol or one of these, it would be just my regular action.
Yeah. So to shoot the pistol, the laser pistol or laser rifle twice, the bonus action would have to be used to reload it. So you could shoot the pistol, shoot the foreskin cannon, but then you have to either reload the pistol and shoot the cannon, or
Well, you're saying the
reload
pistol?
the
The pistol,
and
would have
shoot
to
the
reload?
pistol.
Yeah, they both have the reload property.
Yeah, both of them do.
Not
it sounds
if-
like.
I'd have to pick one, it looks like. Not if I drop off my normal pistol and put my repeating shot. Ignores loading property. My infusion, my repeating shot ignores loading property. But I have to pick one of them. I can't just, I'd have to pick.
Use it to move it.
Well, I can't do it in the middle of a that wouldn't be.
That's
don't
what I
think
mean.
could
Use
do
it to move it when you're done.
Yeah.
Cool.
Your laser.
But-
Cool. I love it. Awesome. So, yeah, you get Tilly. You said her name is correct. That's my notes.
Yeah.
You get Tilly all bundled up and cat ready to brave the cold. Sana's like, it's bad out there. Oh, you're not gonna like it. You're gonna wish you're back in that goo. Oh, I doubt that. It's like, why would I want to be back in the goo? Like, you'll see. It's bad. It's very cold. I don't know. I don't feel it. I'm a mummy. Oh. Sorry.
You want to ride? I say to Tilly.
What do you mean?
Like on my back?
Oh gosh. And then looks over you, Tash. Like, is that weird?
Oh no, it's not weird. No, he's real strong and tall, and he's I don't know. Sometimes we just like carry each other around for fun. I don't know. I mean,
Also very fast.
I'm sure your legs are a little wobbly from not using them for a while.
That is true. That is true.
Deadeye's basically never on the ground. This is very rare.
Yeah, we can't really leave him unsupervised, so sometimes it's better if he just has a limited range of motion, you know?
Oh, okay. Weird.
We're
They-
heroes.
Yeah, she gets ready to be picked up by you, Dorksalim, and Dredovax and Vorin are like, well, bye! And after you leave a little bit, you hear like a deep rumble from the big-ass nautiloid, and then it just goes disappears with a big like
Fun.
pop noise, and there's tons of like displaced snow and ice that kind of like rain down all around you.
Did we learn enough while we were fixing the ship to be able to disable a future ship if they come back to complete their mission of taking over 10 towns?
We know how to get shocked.
No,
I
you
get
don't know
shocked.
enough at all. No.
Are
You
there
might
any
be able to learn
cool?
stuff with the helm of telepathy, but you're not able to glean anything. I mean, legally, you know more than anyone else, but that's not going to help you a lot. But I like
Yeah,
where your
are there
head's at.
any like cool materials that like broke off of the ship that didn't VoIP with it that Deadeye could take to build stuff with later?
No, not that you can see.
Not like little metal scraps. Okay.
No.
How many shots did the rifle have? Did you say, Tim?
30. Okay.
All right. I have Tilly on my shoulders,
Tilly's on your shoulders.
8 feet in the air.
8 feet in the air, like, oh god. And you lead her to the caravan. It's like, oh, pretty tight in here, huh? So we're going to Lonelywood, outside of Lonelywood.
Yes.
It's like
Oh, for
Lonelywood
sure.
City and then Lonelywood Township. It's the suburb, and they have the same name. It is confusing.
Only would have sprawl. Is that what's happening?
Well, I'm sure there's people that live other places around, right? That we didn't live right in the city.
I mean, the other towns. There's one where there's like a gang that's taking all of the resources. Lonelywood's actually pretty good in terms of like crazy shit going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty relaxed.
There's also Bryn Shanda.
Okay.
It's the big city.
Prince Shander's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
They like us there. Yeah, right. I think it's because we spent the least amount of time there. We just get in, get paid, get our fee for being heroes, and get out. So we don't got time to piss
We
off
should
the
go through there and get
locals.
paid again, I suppose.
Yeah, they probably owe us like a lot.
Yeah, we've only been paid like once,
Twice.
twice. I don't know. It's been long enough that we've got Schubert now, so we're definitely overdue.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, we got a talking plant. Talking plants. Oh, to touch his mum.
Say hi, Schubert.
Ah, what's up? I forget my voice.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I love Tash's mom coming out, and we're a lot already.
Uh-huh.
But that it's here is mummy. Here's talking mummy. Here is a chariot pulled by these like bird
Giant
creatures with
Chocobos.
giant birds, and here is a
Yeah.
talking plant also in
Yeah.
our menagerie.
Yeah.
One of the birds is trying to take monk levels, so he's like very obnoxious, like kicking and practicing all the time.
That's so funny. So you leave this valley. You go a little bit of a ways, and you stop for the night for camp, and in the nighttime, you do hear your mom softly crying a little bit as she's trying to get to sleep. She's not quite used to your buddy pile that you guys seem to have.
Nettle's
who-
sleeping on the floor because she thinks that Tash might want like to hang out with her mom a little bit.
Yeah, I'd probably wait. So, yeah, I'd probably cuddle with my mom,
Okay.
and then, yeah, Took would stay with you, Nettle.
Yeah, attach and took sandwich maybe.
Okay, that seems to help a little bit. She grabs your hand and holds tight, and shares a wordless thanks, looking in your eyes. But you can tell that she's a mix of terrified and maybe slowly processing what is all happening. She's trying to be strong. You can tell from your time with her in the past. But she's just having a rough one.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah,
It's hard out here for a pimp.
it is.
She wake up on a goo up on the ship.
another room through the wall.
How many rooms do you think this has? The Mittens Delkier, can you give me a survival check, please?
Survival, the one thing I should be good at, but frequently fail. That is a 11. 11.
An 11 total?
11 total.
Okay.
It's not great.
So this is Mittens is like scouting a little bit and like tracking our course and everything, right? And we're I imagine Brett rolled a 1 ever. Mittens is like out ahead a little bit, like, and then Brett rolls a run. Mittens just falls over.
Falls down a hole. I know where I am. Okay, so you thought you knew what the best path was. Maybe it was a shortcut. Maybe you kind of misjudged how close you were, but you're not lost. It just takes you a lot longer to make time today. You don't get that far. Yeah, you spend a whole day traveling, settle in for another cold night, thaw out some of the remaining fish, and Tally is like, "This is good. Did you guys catch this yourself, or did you buy it, or?"
Well, for sure. No, we caught it ourselves. Yeah, fishing is kind of like what we do when we're out and about.
Oh, that's fun. That sounds fun. Maybe I'll
Well,
have to
yeah.
try that. I was a bit of a fisher person back in my youth. Mostly did it for fun to hang out with my grandpa, but
Well, and I've only ever almost fallen in once, so it's we fish quite a bit. So
oh, Tash was always such a little klutz. One time
my
on
God.
her birthday, she fell into her big dinner of beans, and it was so funny. It was so
like,
funny.
well, I haven't had a good bean bowl in forever.
You don't have bean bowls here? Well,
But I
she-
mean, they're not as plentiful as like stuff like potatoes here.
yes,
There's
this-
beans, but
this
I
You
is
just have
quite
snow
hellish.
beans.
Snow-
Snow beans.
That makes sense. This seems hellish out here for sure. It's cold as hell. I hate it.
boy, I can't wait for you to try a warm beer though. Oh,
Ugh.
it's so good. It really makes the cold go away.
You've mentioned this before. You're joking, right?
Oh no, it's
Thank
really
you.
good.
Thanks, Mom. Right?
put-
Yeah. It's
Shut up, Dad.
disgusting.
They put like
Shut up.
they put like some spice in it, and it just kind of it's like if hot cocoa is like a beer, but
Alright.
it's just like a beer.
If you say so. I guess I'm excited to try warm beer then. Ah.
Okay, we
Stop
have
hitting on Tash's mom, dead eye.
Yeah.
I'm not hitting. We're like similar in
What?
age now.
Well,
On your
that's
new
messed
dad.
up.
It's been like a day. I'm kinda going through
Now,
one.
look, don't worry. I'll
listen.
get. I always go out and get extra snow to cold up my beer if you need it.
Why
I'll
you
drop some
gotta-
in yours too.
Hey, sorry, Mittens. Tash's
Yeah.
mom's is a widow.
Yeah, that's
I'm
true.
Real.
well aware. Okay, I'm trying to be respectful. All right, like
This
We haven't
literally
Keeping the
Vince is
coat
just-
closed.
he just
We
hasn't
haven't
said
had
a-
the
hasn't said a
opportunity.
word.
we're out in the wilderness. If I'm gonna do my dance, I need to be in a warm building where there's no chill weather. You know what I mean?
Oh no.
That's why I'm talking now. I'm getting in before Mittens has a chance to do his dance.
This is gonna be
Stop trying to fuck my mom.
Tash dear. That weird, gangly, really decrepit looking one is kind of handsome, don't you think? No, stop.
Oh
Think
god.
about all
He's
the
like
weird
kind
rat
of
shit.
ugly, but kind of really handsome at the same
He's like,
time.
ugly in a hot way. He's very like handsome, like Boo Radley type situation.
Well, if that's what you need to feel better, go how you support you.
It's
I
just
kind of have a crush on a giant bear lady, so I can't judge.
Delicious. All right, Mittens Delkier. Survival check.
all right. I roll my dice with a hip thrust, and oh, that's one worse than yesterday. That's a 10.
All right, you make it to East Haven quite late at night. The gang is kind of grumpy, bickering about like how long it took to get over the river, and got stuck for a little bit. But you make it at East Haven. You make it to, you make it to the inn in East Haven, which you've stayed at a handful of times before. People in East Haven like you. They don't know
Okay.
that you let many of their guards die. And yeah, Tash's mom looks kind of like bewildered by the architecture, the horrific amounts of snow, just how like the roads are just kind of dug, and then there's like the sidewalks are just like pits or like tunnels and fucking trenches and things like that. And yeah, you check into the tavern and or the White Lady Inn, and they say hello to you again. Ronaldo shows you 2 rooms, and you make your way over to the Wet Trout for a late evening dinner and warm beer. You sit down, and she's like, "Okay, I guess I'll try it." And she puts her hand on the hot cup, like, "I don't know, Tash, this is ridiculous." And she sips it, and her eyes just go big. And it's like, just glug. This is so good. The warmth that just really fills your belly. What's up, One Flaps? Thank you, Mally Pupper, so much.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this warm beer. It's
Well,
so
isn't it
much,
just great?
it's so much better than what we had back home.
Mhm.
Like I always thought, beer refreshing. No, it should be warm like this.
Well,
A
for
very
sure.
dejected looking Deadeye just has like this cup of snow, and he just kind of like just like throws it.
I give Deadeye a pat on the back.
As you went to East Haven, obviously, Nettle, as you check your medallion, you're getting farther away. But as you kind of leave the ravine going west, there's a moment where it's like slightly more south than southwest. It's still southwest, so you kind of get a vibe that if you were to come back to find the area, you were probably pretty close to the direction you need to go. So you're gonna so you can retrek down south, and instead of going to the ravine, you just keep going south. Most likely is what you're able to work out with Mittens and Deadeye as you guys are just talking on one of your days. So yeah, anything else you want to do before you sleep? Any this, that, the other thing? Oh, in the morning, your mom mentions like, I gotta get some new clothes.
Oh yeah.
Do you have
We can
money?
go
I don't
shopping.
have anything.
Oh yeah.
we have
No,
money.
I'll pay you back.
We have like a good amount of money. Oh,
yeah?
that's
Right.
not necessary.
We can go shopping.
It's
you
my
don't-
money,
No.
partly.
Yeah, it's all our money. No, you got to pay nothing back. Your family.
Shopping episode. Shopping ep.
Well, let's go shopping.
Oh, it's so late. You would have to pull the lever where you agree to go to sleep.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because it's nighttime. It's
Yeah,
nighttime.
yeah,
So we're doing it in the morning,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Yeah. Oh, sleeping in an actual bed, and I hope this one's not as wet as my last one.
Yuck.
Oh yeah.
Well, good night. She heads off to her own room, so that she doesn't have to stay in your guys' weird adventurer rooms that are like a room and a half. You splurged. And yeah, she goes to sleep. Next morning, there's a nice breakfast at the White Lady Inn. You come down, and she's there laughing with the innkeeper, Ronaldo, and just asking questions like, so you don't have Christmas? Okay. You're so funny. You telling me there's like a ghost in the water? This is such an interesting town. And Ronaldo's like, you're funny. You better in doing the thing that many almost 100% of the gay men who have been around my mom, which is flirt endlessly with her in a very, very fun way. Like, I hope you're not
it.
taken. And then they both, like, surprisingly, when they say that, you kind of like clinch up. And she just laughs out loud. Like, okay, I guess You're right. You're right. Good one. It's something to think about. Thank you for sharing your story. Like, yes, when my husband died, I even tried to summon a ghost and things like that. So I'm glad I was able to get some closure. It's like, well, the closure and the delicious coffee and the laughter. Oh, honey, welcome. This is Ronaldo. I told him all about you. Yeah, I told her that, yes, I've met you before. Thank you. But I really must be going. I have other errands to do, people to see. Like, oh, well, you be sure to say hi. And if you want to join my daughter on her adventuring team, you should go ahead and please do so.
Yes, recruiting.
No, okay. You are the living end, and Ronaldo sees themselves out. So yeah, if we could just get me like, I don't know, something that's not this. Yeah, I'm Sonar, and I don't want to wear this rat coat. I have.
What's wrong with the rat coat?
It's a rat. I'm a beautiful elf.
Oh,
which I
so
was.
rude to Mitzi.
Fuck.
Damn.
Yeah.
Deadeye defending Mittens. I didn't think I'd see the day.
Hey, I'm like a noble. I mean, I'm surprised I don't have a sparkly
Yeah.
coat.
Let's not pretend that Mittens got rid of
Whoa,
that coat for
noble.
a better coat.
Yeah, but it's
It
also
was.
a rat. It was that there's one made of mini rats, and then there's one that is a giant rat. They're both rat coats.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just
So
feel
yeah,
like that was very rude. You're half toilet paper. Like I don't know.
okay.
Right.
Oh god, not there. Gonna start flirting.
And like,
Yeah, I saw you looking when I was changing my bandages. Don't behave.
Oh.
Oh no. So we go shopping
I
on
mean,
that note.
The canonical Sonar art is from a porn artist, so
This is true.
I think
Sonar is
Right.
probably a widow at this point
that
too.
legally,
I mean,
Yeah.
Tim.
I've seen
um,
Sonar naked.
Mittens is not trying to pound the dust out of those rags.
Jesus.
Let me warm you
Hey.
with friction.
Tim.
Just starts on fire.
no.
No.
Dark
God,
Soul,
it's like
what's up?
put two skeletons in a bucket and then like shake them onto a bed. That's what it is.
Oh god.
Your bones
Jesus.
rattling.
Yeah, just xylobones like all over the bed.
Oh,
Write
fuck
it
me.
down in there. Tim, when Tash and Tilly leave the inn, can I be practicing blindfolded stuff with Deadeye?
Sure.
no, I'm going with them. I offer
Oh.
my arm to Tilly.
Yeah, you can come with them. That's how you know that they're there, because I'm already practicing with you. You're already waking outside.
We go shopping.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
look
go
who's
with
all
them because we're
sweaty.
up.
Yeah, so the East Haven's pretty big as well. So you're able to go to various outfitteries, and she complains a little bit about how quote unquote rustic some of it is. East Haven is, there is a certain, what's I'm looking for, gaucheness to some of the East Haven stuff they do. Like much more pronounced collars of white fur and things like that. Since they were sort of, this place is also used to be thieves based. Interesting. East Haven founders were thieves from the Duchy of Cape Velen. Interesting.
Maybe they're all thieves.
Oh wait,
Is this in Australia?
Tash, I think your parents live here. To this day, East Haven honors its shady founders by declaring pickpocketing legal.
That's what it is. Yeah. This
Oh,
is
okay,
it.
okay.
I remember
Okay,
that.
cool.
Yep.
And
Oh,
whoever
it's even
invents
easier then.
zippers is going to be rich.
Well, then she can stay friends with the barkeep. That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So that changes things a lot. Good to know. Good to know. So yeah, is that still what we want to do? Do you want her to meet your family here outside of East Haven, or they can
Yeah,
be in East
probably.
Haven now because they're not dead. They don't have to live.
Yeah, they're here.
That's true.
Why don't you close first and then we'll do that?
Yeah, close and then family, because goodness took. Shut up.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Close clothes and family. Because I'm sure she wouldn't want to travel with us like everywhere. She'd be like annoyed.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's a bit much. So yeah, you eventually find something that is nice enough for her liking, that you know is sort of a classical bit of clothing that are still warm and obviously a slightly more wearable but workable coat. Since there's several like people that would trade with the because of the ferry and things like that. Obviously, since the ferry has been running for a while, a lot of the shopkeepers are like, not much else we can do about that. Sorry, but with the Durgar out and about, but you know you're able to get a nice enough set of clothes for 50 gold. So delete 50 gold.
Right.
We
Seems
fast
fair.
forward through the
I
Deadeye
do not-
haggling.
No,
unhaggling.
no. Don't repeat.
He
I
punches
do
you in the
not-
face.
I do not haggle at all.
Wow, you're gross.
Look
I
at
go-
this
I-
development.
Look
No,
at
I go-
him.
Oh no, it's just because Tasha's mom's there, and I'm like, 50 gold, no problem, sir. Here you go.
Oh, you're trying to make
No,
it so
Wow.
expensive.
Thank you.
Wow.
tip?
Wow.
You tip?
Do you tip?
Yeah, I drop a silver in the tip jar.
Well, thank you, sir. Anytime. And once we get the
no
ferry up and
problem.
running, if you adventurers do what you set out to do, well, it would be my honor to make you some wonderful clothes.
Oh, yeah.
Once it's a little warmer.
Oh, for sure.
Wow, you really are famous. People just like point and look at you. Like that person knew your name in the last store without you even saying anything. That's wild.
Oh yeah, Tasha's like a bona fide hero.
Well,
It's true.
Yeah.
You should tell about the time you helped you saved that whole civilization at Kobold from a ungainly fate and gave them a new home.
Oh yeah.
Well, that is very true. Yeah, no. So they were in this like place in this mine, and then we convinced the villagers to let them stay there and like and not murder all of them, and that was good. That was fun.
Wow. You are a hero. Look at you. Look at you.
Aw,
You're a job creator.
Yeah, ending racism.
Hey,
for
nice
sure.
job. All right. Yeah, so a little bit outside of town after a little bit like getting situated and things like that, you make your way. And do you want to describe what their house, what their property, what their location is for us, Susie?
Sure. It's not in like the center of the city. It's probably still kind of off, but like around other places. All of the snow in the yard is completely trampled flat from like a bunch of like little kid feet and like maybe like 3 other dogs. There's a lot of like furs hanging, just like tanning
Yeah.
and
You probably
A
like
lot of-
hear the house before you see it.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. A lot of like traps and cages like that are kind of just stacked up. And then probably like you wouldn't put a pie in the window because it's so cold. But it smells like baked goods.
Maybe like a cheesecake in the window, so chill.
Oh yeah, you can do that. That works.
Like wow, this is very very nice looking, and the smell already. It seems like this is a place of great love.
Well, yeah, no, they're really great people, and they take in kids that don't get lost like me.
Oh wow! As you get closer, you do see some of those kids outside playing with what looks like to be a dog that looks a lot like Took. It looks over at Took and just runs over and like playfully tackles Took, as Took is being such a kind of like Took is like a hero now, you know. He's stately.
He's renowned.
Yeah. So what does some of this family look like?
That is a good question. Let's see. Mom is probably just like a big, warm, squishy human lady.
Okay.
Dad probably. Let's do something fun. like a big, strong, muscular half orc.
Okay.
And then the kids are just like a medley of like there's like one or two that are like their kids probably
Okay.
genetically,
Okay.
but then there's just like a little medley of races running around.
Gotcha. If you don't start messing with that dog, I'm gonna snatch you bald headed as Dash. And what you have referred to as your father, and before the half orc runs over and just picks you up with a huge hug. And at this point, Took does sort of lose it a little bit, and he does that dog thing where he's excited and starts barking and jumping up as well. And then with his other big ass arm, he lifts up Took and is like, "Who is such a boy? Look at this boy!" And just licks his face, his like beard and things like that. Like, I heard you're out here saving the world, and I didn't want you to have to take time out of your day to come see us, but I heard you saved the guards out in town the other day. And I was like, oh, I hope she doesn't bring any of this stuff to me. And just kind of like drops you in a very playful way. Took is like jumping all around him, and he pulls a cookie from his pocket and rests it on Took's nose. And Took
That's where Nettle gets it.
Well, look at this. Must be the might of Condria here. Wow. I'm so thankful for all of y'all.
Yes.
Big
Please,
thumbs up.
you must be chilling your old
Nice.
balls off. Come on inside.
Well, for sure. Yeah.
I like him.
You bring him inside, and you see some of the other kids maybe studying or doing some stitching. There's it's very earthy. There's a little bit of a smell that is legally doesn't smell good, but it's from some of the tanning, trapping, things like that. But it's not overpowering,
yeah.
so they must take definite measures to control it. But and there's like the mix of that cheesecake and some sort of thing bubbling, and you hear your mom, your other mom, sort of humming as one of as her daughter is helping her cook, and it's like, what's all that noise outside? And she turns around and is like, oh, and she just starts crying, and she picks you up as well, nuzzles you, a big ass hug, and sets you down. Like, I was so scared. You have to stay here. It's not safe out there. I know you're a hero, but you can't. Oh my gosh. But oh wow, I didn't know you were gonna bring celebrities. I would have done my hair better. She says, and she gives you a collective wink. Please sit. And she brings out a huge vat of tea. You know, I've been monologuing here a little bit, and that's mostly because anytime any of you go to introduce yourselves or anything like that, you're immediately interrupted by some sort of either child trying to take your dagger, a dog jumping on your lap, a large half-orc man giving you a big old hug. Before you're even able to say a word, they be like, don't mention it, and eventually it's like, well, get on with it. Tell why are you stopping? Why are you here in town? One sub, one flex. Thank you, D Martin G. So
Double
much.
flex.
Oh,
Flex.
I don't know what to do.
Do it.
Like the neck.
Damn,
So strong.
beef boy.
Wait, I can do this. Can you see it?
Yes.
Oh, I can see
Yeah.
that
Barely.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, a lot of stuff has happened. Remember when you found me the number of years ago that I don't know how many are?
An undescribed amount of time where it still makes sense. Yes.
Yeah,
Yep,
for
yep,
sure,
yep.
for sure. Yeah, oh my gosh. We found the ship. It was wild. And
Come on, there wasn't a ship.
oh no, there is remember I told you with the squibbly man.
Oh, I said I believed you, but dear, I don't know. That seems like a lot.
Well, it turns out that the squibbly men have like an actual name, and I don't remember what it is. But I looked
Shut
it
up.
did I?
Yeah, they call it. Yeah. Tash's other mum. Yeah, they're called Illithids or Mind Flayers. They do got. I mean, honestly, it sounds silly, but Squibbly Man is a really good moniker because they got little tentacles where their mouth should be.
Well,
And
if
they go,
this
"Roar."
hot stuff says it's true, it must be.
Hey,
And
damn.
she slaps you on the top of the head with her
Oh.
spoon.
What the?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because you and her are the same age, probably.
Oh, that's funny.
All right. Well,
Oh,
I didn't
Oh.
think that was real, but I'm just
What?
happy you're safe. And if that is true, my God, I am sorry.
Well, it's okay. But so we were traveling about and we were doing who's it's and what's not.
Oh, we've
and,
heard some. I can't even imagine what I haven't heard. Yeah.
Well, but then so we I found my mom. She was in
Shut
the
up.
ship. Yeah.
Shut up. She
You all
okay?
point to the mom.
Well, she's right here.
Oh, you're not a mitochondria? No, sorry. I'm Tasha's mother. Thank you so much for taking a big hug before she even stopped. Tears streaming down your human mom's face. Like, I'm so glad you're here. Oh, I was so worried. I prayed for you every night, and here you are, delivered. I assumed that Tash was brought to us by the good Lord above, but I wasn't,
Jesus.
holding out hope. I thought maybe you were eaten by wolves or something like that, and the whole squiddly stuff was a coping mechanism. But you're here. Look at you. You need some food. Yeah, I've been
Ow.
surviving off
Nettle.
goo.
Nettle, you should see if Tasha's other mum has got cookies. She probably does. She looks like seems like she's pretty, a dynamo in the kitchen. Maybe she's baking. You should definitely restock the cookies.
Hi, this is other Tash's mom.
Oh, hello. Call me mom.
Okay, you're really nice. My parents condoned me to a man who I'm not really sure. He's just a guy, but
Oh, are you a noble?
you
Some
have-
sort of arranged marriage? That's I don't not for me, but good for you.
Changed marriage to the
Like all of us
biscuit.
are learning this too. Like in real, like
What? That sounds so horrible.
If you're happy with it, I guess I've heard
It's
some folks down
not.
south
It's
like
a
it.
very strange relationship that
Oh.
they have with him. It's really weird. I don't really like him. He's not very nice.
Well, you
but
should not go
you-
back.
Do you have cookies?
I have one better. And she sets out a big ass cheesecake that's like wobbly and almost on the custard side of maybe like
Yeah, put
tiramisu
it
or
in
flan,
your
but
pocket.
thicker and delicious.
That's
as
not gonna
well.
work in your
it's just
pockets,
like
but-
in his head. He's just like his thing is like, don't put it in your pocket.
And she starts cutting off pieces and handing out chunks of like a potato casserole with hunks of meat in it and plating in front of you, and will definitely yell at you if you don't get seconds of all of it. And all the little
that's not hard for me.
ragamuffins come in and start playing with like Tash's swords and things like that.
Man, I haven't had a cheesecake in a while.
Oh,
Cheesecake.
Tash! I pull the goggles out of my pocket and I hand them to her. I got these for you.
Aw.
Oh, do you want the helmet too? I mean, because you were so used to.
Absolutely not. No.
No,
No,
because I thought
really
you'd
weird.
missed the psychic
No,
powers.
I don't ever actually want to ever see that particular item ever again.
Okay.
If I'm being
maybe I could,
completely
like,
honest.
Maybe I can like work with it to like put some kind of like metal frame around it so it doesn't look like a fucking alien monstrosity if someone wants to use it, because I think it's probably pretty useful. Wait, wait, Tash, if you put it on your head, you won't ever see it. Because it'll be on your head. And then you
We're all
won't see-
just sitting around the table while Deadeye is having this one-sided conversation.
holding this, like,
eating our
squid.
cheesecake.
like,
Yeah, it's like weird thing.
this disgusting squid cap thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Stop trying to make the squid cap happen. It's not. It's not.
Give it to
it's
one of the
not
kids.
good.
wait,
Oh God.
Oh
I didn't even know how
no.
to knit here. We could like knit like a sleeve of yarn to go over it. So it's
Oh,
not
we all
so
know how
gross.
to knit.
It's like
Yeah.
a
I'm
knit
just gonna
cap.
push the potato casserole into your mouth.
No, I don't want more. I want cheesecake.
Eat more. You're so
I want
skinny.
dessert. I want dessert.
Eat that too.
Yeah, I push cheesecake into your
You're
mouth.
so skinny. You're also skinny.
That's true.
What the?
I could eat this place out of an entire thing though, because I'm very, very
She
large.
loves you. Every time he's like, oh, what's up with this guy? I like him. Yeah, well, good eater right here. That's how you know.
Thank God Dorks is a part of the party. Otherwise, my mom would be like, absolutely not. You cannot hang out with these people.
Yeah, your two moms are like, so we came together to forbid you.
I feel like I've been nothing but pleasant.
For
Ooh, who's this
sure.
guy? Hello. All right, dear. Don't
Why
be
are all the
weird to her
moms so
friends.
horny?
So now, what are you gonna do now that you're back to the world of the living, Miss Viblax? Sorry about your husband. That is just rotten luck. That's me too. So,
Oh, no, I was gonna-
I was waiting. Well, I was kind of hoping maybe, I don't know if it's not too much to ask and if she's okay with it, if maybe she could have like my old room for a little bit until she kind of gets up on her feet, because we're not really from, how I was like, I'm not from around here.
yes,
But really, we're really not from, we're from not around here.
yes.
she
Again,
doesn't
we
have a
kind
home.
of just thought you were. Sometimes people with sort of the tragic, strays, we make up elaborate stories. Like I was a king of Cholt, and it's like, no, you're 8. It's probably not how it happened. Again, apologies for not believing you, but yeah, it's cramped here. Tash, there's a lot of kids here, but we're happy to make it work if that's all right with you. Yes, I mean, I'd hate to impose. It's not imposing. Come on. Oh, it'd be great to have another adult around. He's like, you stop it. Kissing.
Oh,
It's Tash like, ew.
oh, okay. I know what this is.
Yeah. So the rest, a couple hours
They're
go
gonna-
by.
They're gonna be the best
Oh.
throuple ever.
We're all
I
getting
was extremely
married.
like, are we about to have? They're gonna adopt Tash's mom, and then it's gonna be your sister mom. But now I think it's your sister mom in the other way, in that sister mom's to the husband.
This is your mom. It's your mom and your stepmom and your mom.
Yeah, your mom, your mommy, your da.
I'm cool with it. Why? Just as long as you're happy.
As long
I
as
mean-
the kids taken care of, that's adults' business.
So true. Yeah, there's several hours go by. The sun has long set. And again, quote unquote, it goes from just kind of overcast to quite dark. And then pitch black. A lot of laughter, a lot of stories of Tash as a wee one. Stories of Tash as a brand new Faerunian. Maybe a few adventuring stories. They all listen and rapt attention to one of Deadeye's many tales. They bring out a little bit of warmed up after dinner liquor to drink and warm both the gullet with the heat, obviously, and the burn of the spirits. Everyone is laughing and like, well, I hate to be rude, but I'm getting sleepy and I got an early morning. Gotta check the traps. You know how it is. I don't know if we have space for all y'all, but I know adventurers aren't super against slumming it, but
Well, we got a room at the inn. It's not a big deal.
oh, okay. Well, Tilly, you're welcome to stay here the night, or we might need a little extra time, get your room ready and things of that nature. It's probably covered in toys and knives and things like that. But
Toys and knives.
no, that's fine. I don't need much. Like, all right. Well, are y'all gonna come by in the morning, or is this one of those hard to say goodbye, so let's not talk about it situations?
Well, no, we just stop by back in the morning. That's no biggie.
What's next for y'all? Gonna fight God? Don't say that.
I think we've just got some business up in Brinchander.
Money business.
Big city.
Money business. Yeah. Gotta
Well,
get paid.
I need to head to Bridgeshan to do some trading, and if you'd escort me,
Well,
Easy.
for sure. That'd be so much fun.
maybe I can show little lady here about the old business. And your mom, parentheses, halfling, is like, okay, sure, I guess. I was a lawyer in my town, but that this would work too. Sure, fine. Yeah.
I got HR.
Oh yeah, I was an accountant. I'm just like,
Oh no.
is this my wife's mother? Is this my mother-in-law? I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, like a real account. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't go there. I went to the accountant.
I went to the actual accountant and I was like, oh.
Mhm. Mm. Mom,
I don't get
what are
it.
you doing? What?
Explain this.
Accountant is the TikTok safe way
Where do you
to
work?
say
At a place where accountants work.
An SW.
What do you do?
Oh, a
Accounting.
sexual worker.
Yeah,
I-
yeah.
I'm not on
That's the-
TikTok
That's the
enough.
TikTok safe way to say that you do.
Is it
sex
just TikTok? I thought that was the internet in general.
I think it was born on TikTok because TikTok will like ban you or like delete
Yeah.
your video if you say certain
Mm.
like sex work stuff. So
Hey,
it's
Mr.
true.
Nobody. That's funny. I didn't know that. I apologize for the confusion, and I'm laughing.
I'm like, yeah, because there are people in real life that are like, oh yeah, I'm just an accountant, and then I'm like,
Look at
But
that link.
yeah, I just like look at them for a second. I'm like,
Like,
no, you meant
bi-
for real, or like I knew there were
business
accountants
card?
before, and when they say they're accountant now, people are just like, oh, and I'm like,
Oh.
no, like, they're like they'll do your taxes, like actual
Tik-
accountant.
I
Like,
like
oh.
TikTok. It makes me laugh, but it should be illegal.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So you anything final, or you headed off to the White Lady Inn for a good night's rest?
Yeah.
I think we're just taking off.
Okay.
I feel
we're
like
taking
Nettle
off.
and I would at once we get back to the inn, we would probably when it gets dark out, we'd play with the glasses,
yeah.
like run
Yeah.
around and be like, I can see in the night. It's wild.
Yeah. So you're basically just able to give yourself dark vision. It's pretty much that simple.
Nice.
It's not powerful enough to see through magical dark vision the way that Nettles can, and it's not as far as Nettle's insane vision. Nettle is like a bat. Wait, an owl.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll be
Yeah.
like a bat when Tim gives me
Exactly.
that feed.
Exactly.
Was I able to get a knit cap to put over the helm of telepathy?
Oh yeah, definitely. The
Okay.
Tash's human mom was like, "Oh, I can make that."
Just
He has such a big head that I'm used to it. Oh, you want to say Star Wars? Okay. And she's like, "Yeah, it might take me a couple days, but I should be able to work it up." She kind of like while you're there at the house, she starts working on it, making progress, and sort of shows you in like more detail than you would expect, like what she's doing. Just sort of that mom thing where she just keeps talking, not realizing that she's meandering and.
but it's so fast though. Like
Yeah,
it's just
exactly.
like it's just going. And you're just like,
Oh, I've had too many of these. Yeah.
Gee,
So
bucks.
you head home to the tavern or the inn, go to sleep. Next morning, you make your way back to your old house, your old stomping grounds, and almost the exact same thing happens. Pick up. Orc Dad goes, "Where have you been? You don't come by. You never call anymore. I'm joking." Tussles your hair and away. Picks up the dog, carries him like a baby. Yeah. Any final moments before we end the stream on this fine Thursday?
I don't think
Yeah.
so. What?
I was gonna ask Tash what kind of guys her mom likes.
Well, Tash would if you asked her that legitimately, she
Would
would
she
pull a
stab me?
knife out on you.
Would she
Yes,
stab me?
yes, 100%.
yeah, you Tash, what kind of guys your dad like? Question mark.
I love
This
it.
is why I wasn't asking.
Tash senses the question and goes for knife.
Yep.
And then retracts knife.
No.
Wait,
Nice,
what kind
dude.
of wait?
My
Wait, did
first
you say
action.
what kind of people? What kind of guys my dad likes, or
No,
what my
no.
mom? What?
Can we say I have attuned to the helm with the knit cap and I go to like
Yeah.
but I like and I get a reading and it's like nope. No.
Yeah, all of you just see Tash scowl deeply. murderously, maybe.
I don't. I'm blindfolded.
Okay.
then you can sense the little wisp of wind as
Yeah.
my fist flies toward his testicles.
While you're practicing being blindfolded, as just a handful of Tash's brothers and sisters are like trying to slap you, either with like a small stick, or one of them throws like a potato at you, and each time you block it, they're like, "Whoa, no way!" Just losing their absolute shit over your ability to, like, he's cheating, and they like keep tying more and more blindfolds on your head tighter and tighter, and yet you're still able to do it. And they're like, "This guy's awesome, he's so cool, Tash, he's so cool. How does he do it?"
What I honestly don't know. He's just one of a kind, I think, because I
he's
sure can't do that.
He's
No one
so
that takes
cool.
out of my massive Fearbulg ears.
And yeah, there's a you guys get an extremely late start, as your mom, human, insists on lunch, even though you probably had a little bit of breakfast at the inn, and you get to talking more. But your dad, Orc, is like, I got to go. I need to sell some of these furs in Brenshander, or else I'm not trying to stay there the night. Although if you want me to. He's like, "Oh, you dog!" But if you need to, I don't want you to die. Like, oh, I'll be fine. And you set off to Brenshander after having a couple afternoon lukewarm beers. And that's where we're ended on this fine Thursday. Thank you so much for coming out. We're here every Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern, playing through our version of Rime and the Frost Maiden. And our heroes here are just always getting up to the most zany adventures and being heroes. And none of them are, well, only one of them is cursed right now. So we're having a blast. How about we do some plugs? Wrap up. Let's start with you, Britt.
Hello, I'm Brett, and you can follow me on Twitter at Brett Eagles, and there's links there for things that I do, like music and a podcast that I do with Pat, who will go next.
The podcast he's talking about is Let's Rewatch, where we watch movies that we loved in our youth and find out if they're still any good. It's a lot of fun. Come check it out. I'm at the Pat Edwards everywhere. My website is thepatedwards.com. If you are a couple of people like, hey, first time joining us, I'm a writer. I've got 2 novels in the world, Space Tripping 1, Space Tripping 2. You can buy them. The link's there on my website. I also wrote a large D&D campaign book, or co-wrote, called The Red Opera. It's available to purchase. It's a lot of fun.
Buy it.
I got lots of other stuff in the works. A shitload of other stuff in the works. Too many things in the works. I'll talk more about them when they all get closer to release. Susie.
Hey. I'm Susie. You can find me at Susie_Checky on most things. That's Check IE. You can also find we release episodes every Wednesday at UAP Cast. That's Uncommon Adventures Podcast, where we play D&D some more. And the last episode, if for people, man, we spent half an hour basically asking. Maggie's character needed a tampon, and then I didn't understand what she was asking. So that was fun. If you want to listen to that kind of stuff,
that sounds
come
fun.
on over. Josh.
Hello, it's me. I'm Josh. You can find me all across the internet at Josh Sketh. That's JOSKETH. I do a show with Tim where we watch episodes of Naruto and review them. It's called Naruto Reviewto. It's a fun podcast. Naruto's a great show. It's a super good show. We love Naruto so much. We're in filler, you know. Naruto's great. We love it so much. Truly and honestly.
Just keep saying that.
What else do I do? I'm here. God, the filler's so bad. Anyway, but I'm here where I play D&D. And also, if you like pictures of butts, you can go to my Instagram, which is also at Josh Sketh, where I take pictures of my friends and their butts, and sometimes both.
I mean, I feel like that's literally the Venn diagram of human beings. Human beings who like pictures of butts is gotta be like a circle, right? Like who doesn't like pictures of butts?
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, follow me on there.
Love ass.
Love ass Jewel.
That's exactly what I was laughing at, Pat.
We love it. Did Jennifer go?
No.
Jennifer,
I
you're
am
next.
Jennifer, and I'm a freelance illustrator and artist. You can follow me on Twitter at JenPeg. I'm also on a other actual play, which is a homebrew campaign in the homebrew system called Bard RPG. So check me out on the things. Bye.
Sick. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for coming on out today. You can follow me on Twitter at Tim Lanning. And until next time, bye.
Bye.